Alright, so here I am with the Bear Creek Arsenal 762 by 39. Uh, so unfortunately, went out to the range and yeah, I broke my extractor. See that? Uh, if you guys don't know what an extractor is, I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people who watch this already know about guns, but in case you don't, alright, your extractor, it goes in like this. Alright, there's a pin that goes right here. The bullet, the back of the bullet, you know, of course the firing pin is in here, and then this, once you fire, and you know, it goes back. You know, the gas circulates and whatever. Trying to get back in there. All right. So, anyways, yeah. So, when it pulls back, right? You know, you fire it, goes back, right? With the inside the carrier, right? This little piece right here is supposed to hook onto the back of the bullet and extract. You know exactly what it's named to do. Extracts the bullet, right? There's like a little thing that goes, little hook almost, and I broke it. I was shooting some cheaper ammunition, you know, because it's 7.62 by 39, obviously. So, yeah, kind of upset. Is it my fault? I don't know. Stuff happens. I don't know. Maybe it's the build quality. I'm gonna try to get another one from Bear Creek, and let y'all know how the that experience goes. If not, I'm just gonna have to purchase another one. You know, but it kind of sucks. And it's not like I was rapid firing it either. You know, I was just trying to you know, get my. I just put it together. I haven't had much time to actually fire this pistol. You know, it's a 76 by 39 pistol, and you know that inherently, you know, that's a lot of gas, a lot of, you know, stuff going on, and you know, ARs are not meant to shoot 7.62 by 39, and you know, you had the cheap steel case ammo, and you know, and it's shooting out of AR. Yeah, I wasn't surprised too much. I mean, it sucks, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Was it me that did it? Yeah. But alright, so this is an update to my 7.62 by 39 AR-47. So it's pretty much complete. Let me drop it. Drop the mag out. This is a ASC 20 round magazine. Alright, got some I forgot. I think it's Fiochi 7.62 by 39. I found that, you know, through my research, I found that you know, the 20 rounders seem to be more reliable than your 30 rounders, which is no big deal to me. You know, 20 rounders used to get stuff done, you know, Vietnam and those conflicts, so 20 rounder was no big deal to me. Alright, there's nothing in the chamber. Clear. Alright, so this is the final iteration, I think. I don't think I'm gonna do anything else to it. It was a budget build. Again, it's just, you know, it's for fun, okay? So please don't take this too seriously. Right. I guess I'll start from the one thing about this. All right, I did before I got this crazy paint job that, you know, that you guys see here. You know, I was shooting it. I did have a bunch of problems at first, but found out that I broke an extractor, you know, it's a pistol length 7.5-inch barrel. So you know, that's a lot of gas. That's a lot of blowback. You know, a lot of force. Um, you know, pistol length gas system going back. Broke my extractor. The guys at Bear Creek Arsenal were cool enough to send me a replacement extractor and also some spare parts for the extractor. But it was just the extractor. I'll put a video in of it. But after that, I got a was it H2 buffer, or heavier buffer, and you know, with that, it's been working fine. After that, only had a couple after the breakage. The breakage, it didn't take too long, to be honest with you. It was like within the first, I'd say 60 rounds. Probably less than that, actually. I think I started having problems the first mag, second mag, and I was like, man, what's going on? What's going on? And I thought maybe it was, you know, another issue. And I looked at the bolt. You know, I'll talk about it in a little bit, but it takes some tools to actually take this apart. That's the only downside of this. This is why it's more of a range toy than anything else. This is a very impractical weapon system. But hey, it's fun. I think it's fun, anyways. So let's talk about what I got on here. You know, I got a CAC Industries muzzle device here. It's not a real muzzle brake. I was going to go with the longer one, but I didn't want it to look too much like a suppressor. People come ask me about it or anything like that. You know, they see it like, oh no, I got the suppressor. And then when I start shooting, it's loud as shit. But I decided to go with that. I thought it looked cool. I kind of wish it was up a little bit. This handrail was up a little bit longer, you know, maybe to like right here or something. But I think it looks cool. You know, this is a budget build, so everything I either had or got cheap. All right. I got a Surefire. This is Surefire I've had since 2006. Yeah, when this used to be, you know, the bee's knees. You know, it's the old school incandescent light. You know, tail cap. This tail cap is to another flashlight I had that I wasn't using. I got a little rail cover that is integrated to, you know, I don't know how many lumens that is. It's back in the day, it used to be considered a lot. You know, I used to shine it and people were like, whoa man, that's a badass flashlight. Now it's like no big deal. But yep, like I said, it's a BCA upper. They gave me a front and rear backup sight, so I just threw those on. I might switch them out. I don't know. They were free, so I'm like, whatever. I think this is a cheap Fiachi. I had this for me to fit this Surefire. I think it's a G2. For me to fit this old Surefire, I had to put some electrical tape around it. So ghetto rigged it. Whatever. You know, I put on this. I already had this on another gun, but this Magpul grip here. I forgot the name of it. But it actually works pretty good. The way where I place my hand on it, it puts in that perfect position where I can actuate this, you know, with my thumb. It's pretty comfortable. All right, going back, like I said, this is you know, a budget kind of build. All right, this is a True Glow red dot. I think it's an Ignite. Uses a 1 AAA battery, which I thought was pretty cool. Has auto shut off. It's not bad. You know, it's pretty good. It works pretty good. It does what it's supposed to do. I like the larger tube diameter. Most of your budget red dots are like, you know, what is that, 20 millimeter. This is a 30. So, you know, it has a pretty good, you know, decent glass, and you know, it's not the best, but it does. I really like it. It holds zero. It does what it's supposed to do. It came with this mount with it. This is a Gen 2 BCA upper, side charging handle. you know, it's different, you know. It takes some getting used to. Um, but if you're an AK guy or whatever, you know, manual arms. The old school, the previous version, I believe, had a knob, and those had issue with them coming off, I guess. So, you know, because that's what I was thinking I was getting. But when I got this in the mail, you know, it came with this. Only downside to this is that you got to get an Allen key to take this gun apart, because, or to take it all the way down, to field strip it, because you got to take out this bolt and take off this handle, you know, to take it completely apart, which is no big deal. All right. The paint job. Let me talk about the paint job real quick. All right. So as you can see, it's kind of a burnt bronze color. I don't know if it comes through the camera really well, but there was no you know, OD colors or anything like that, spray paint. I had some, but I didn't have enough. I didn't think I'd have enough to finish the paint job. And you know what? I was like, you know, I was gonna actually do a, you know, like a desert tan or coyote tan look, but couldn't find any of the paints. The paint stores were pretty, you know, hardware stores were pretty dry. I couldn't believe it. I was like, man, everybody's going tactical these days or something, you know. So I just used, you know, like my father said, I can't leave well enough alone. So I did it's crazy burnt bronze, and it kind of came out good, to be honest with you. It's different. It's interesting. Don't worry, everything still works. All right. Didn't have an extra grip, but I just cut down this grip I had from before, the little nub, and yeah, it worked out pretty nice. Oh, that is the Magpul BAD lever. Just the first time having it, and oh, I think the other change that I made to this upper was the ability to put aftermarket releases like this. So I thought that was awesome. It makes sense for this weapon system, you know. For any AR, it's actually nice. I actually like this a lot. You know, you can use one hand to lock the bolt to the rear and stuff, to send it home. It's actually pretty nice. And I thought it, you know, when I first saw it, I thought it, you know, it replaced this whole thing, but apparently no. You just slide it underneath, put a bolt on, and it's too easy to replace. So I actually like this, and it makes, like, especially for this, because this is a side charger, it makes it actually really easy to use this weapon system. Alright. Yes, it's a Poverty Pony. It's Anderson lower. I'll put it on Anderson lower. The internals are CAC, you know. I think they were on sale, but the internals are all CAC. The buffer, let's see. Let's go back. I just got this at my local sporting goods store, Cabela's, for real cheap. So I just threw that on there. You know, I figured. I use a one point sling for this. Normally, you don't want to use 1 point sling on weapons. You know, even I've been to a combative level 2 class, and even, you know, in the test it tells you, it asks what is the worst sling to have in a combat situation. Single point sling is the answer to that. The reason being is because you get choked out with it or whatever. But you know, for this small weapon system here, I think it makes sense to have that, a single point. So I went with it. As you can see, this knurling right here. Alright, there's a notch. It's a cut notch, and there's a rubber seal here. That you take out the lower, and then to take out the bolt, you take out the handle with the Allen wrench, and then this one you just turn it. It's threaded, and yeah, that's how you take out the bolt. This is another CAC product. This is a pistol, because it's 7.5 inches. This is a pistol brace, alright? And I don't know if I don't see these anymore, but you know, I see the other one that are non-adjustable. This one is adjustable. I don't know what the deal with that is. Really uncomfortable, really unfortunate, but I know I gotta follow the law, right? Gotta be, unfortunately. Yeah, but this is my AR-47 pistol. I mean, there's nothing much else to say about it other than, you know, with the changes to it, heavy buffer, and I don't know if it was a, you know, if it was, you know, a manufacturer issue or whatever it was, but you know, I don't fault them. You know, this ARs, even 223s, weren't meant to be shot out of 7.5-inch barrels with pistol length gas systems. So yeah, so it was cool of them to replace it, and after doing some research, like I said, I got a heavier buffer. The buffer weight is a Palmetto State Armory. You know what you guys want to look at? Let's see. Let's take this up right here. Let's see if I need to punch. Nope. Let's take this. Alright. So there's your buffer. And this is, sorry for the crap production value here, but I think it was cool too that you know, that it's black and it's a different color. You know, that way, I don't know, you wanted to switch it out, you wouldn't get it confused with another kind of, you know, your regular buffer. You know, this is A2. But yeah, and this is a carbine length tube, by the way, if you were wondering. It's not a pistol length. You know, like I said, cat internals. Here's how the Magpul BAD lever intersects. All works. You know, yeah, if you were left-handed, you can still do everything. You know, switch. But yeah, you just push up on it, it locks it, send it home, what have you.